Hello, everyone, and welcome to ABC All About Canada, a show that informs, educates, and inspires our fellow Filipinos with interesting topic happening in the community every day. I am your host. My name is Rovic Canono, and today we have a very important uh, guest to talk about the top 5 leadership mindset. She has been recognized as one of the youngest entrepreneurs in the Philippines at age 18 in the TV show of Mina Gabor. She is also a 2010 nominee for Entrepreneurship Awards sponsored by Coast Capital Bank. In 2011, she was also an awardee for the Home-Based Entrepreneurship by Douglas College here in Vancouver. She, at the present, is columnist at Realtor Media. They publish Philippine Asian News Today. And she is an author of a book. The title is Mindset Matters, The Key to Unlocking Your Potential. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Pam Tan Gervacio. Good morning.
Hello. Hello. Thank you, Rovic, for this opportunity to share my thoughts to everyone. I'm really blessed that you were able to ask me to do this, although I'm so excited and also nervous at the same time.
Our pleasure, our pleasure. I'm sure mga kababayan natin na very interested malaman itong content ng inyong libro. I'm sure some of the discussions natin ngayon ay manggagaling dito sa inyong libro, Mindset Matters. Alam mo, ako rin gusto ko rin maging author someday. So congratulations dyan sa libro mo na yan.
It's not impossible. You can be.
Yeah. For sure, one of these days. Tatanong siguro ang mga kababayan natin, bakit mo naisip na magkaroon ng libro? At napakaganda to sa iyong career o sa iyong once in a lifetime tao magkaroon ng libro.
That's a good question. Every time I talk to my oldest daughter, lagi niya sinasabi na, Mom, every time I talk to you, I feel like I'm talking to a podcast. So, and she inspired me to say, why don't you write down every thoughts you have, because it's good. So everything I'm telling her is I want to share it with you guys too, because I've learned this from so many mentors I've been to, and I do sa mga maraming failures ko, and I've learned from it, and I want to share it to them, to my children, and also to everyone.
So itong mindset ano na to ay based on your experience sa buhay.
Yes. So also what I've learned and heard and saw in different trainings, leadership trainings. So also sa experiences.
So napakaganda. Bago tayo pumasok diyan sa 5 mindset na iyong explain, saan ka ba sa atin sa Pilipinas?
Sa Quezon City. My mom is in Cavite, and I married someone in Cavite as well. My father is in Bicol.
Oh, I see. All right. Okay. At of course, kailan ka napunta ng Canada naman?
Nag-migrate kami dito, the whole family, as landed immigrant last April 2003.
2003.
Yeah.
Wow. 20 years na.
Almost
21 years
over
na.
20 years, yeah. I know. Time flies.
Anniversary celebration pala yan.
Sa April, yes.
Mag-iimbita ka.
Sure.
Okay, mga kababayan, papasok na po tayo sa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the top 5 leadership mindset, courtesy of our guest, Pam Tan Gervacio. Number 1.
Number 1, for me, the first leadership mindset is the character. Sabi nga ni Winro, na if you lose your wealth, you lose nothing. If you lose your health, you lose something. But if you lose your character, it's everything. So character really speaks. So sabi nila, leadership is a choice. You don't need to be in the position. Who am I to speak about leadership if I'm not a leader? That maybe people some say those, but sa bahay natin, we are a leader. When we're born, we are a leader. So everyone can exercise leadership, not only by your position or your status in life. You don't need to be a president of an organization to lead. It's a choice. Every day, it's a choice. For me, I remember the story about the merchant of death.
Merchant
Um,
of Death. Okay.
merchant of death. This family is known for merchant of death. They are very rich people. They
Sorry. Yung
invented
bang Merchant of Death as in utang or Merchant of how
death,
do you-
kamatayan.
kamatayan? Okay.
Kamatayan. So they were rich people and they were inventor of dynamites, yung mga
Mm,
powder dun sa guns.
mm,
And those days, napaka-inon because of the war before. So malakas yung business nila. They really do well. Ang dami nilang empleyado. They have factories and factories of dynamite powder.
mm,
So this merchant of death, before that, magkakapatid sila. It's a family business.
mm,
So it just happened na yung where they're doing a family meeting, this person, his name is Alfred. He
mm,
was not able to join the family meeting. He was sick that time.
mm,
So during the family meeting, something exploded. Nag-explode yung buong factory nila and a lot of people die, including all the family,
mm,
all the family of Alfred.
mm,
And Alfred was so sick and he was so devastated. He did not go to the public. And a lot of people, even the media, thought that they're all dead.
mm,
So sa obituary nila nakalagay, this family of merchant of death. Hindi maganda yung mga nakalagay sa obituary niya, ng family niya, saka siya.
mm.
Because a lot of people hated them because of the
Business.
product that they're selling.
Nakakamatay kasi. Tama nga naman.
Yes, oo. So, ano siya, devastated siya. Kasi sometimes, you know, sa leadership, you have to know kung ano bang legacy that you want to leave. Your
Mm.
family in this world. How do you want other people see you when you're gone? How would you be, would like to be remembered? Diba? You know, always telling my kids is to be yourself, to be authentically yourself. Tapos ang ginawa nito, si Alfred, he doesn't want to leave legacy ng bad sa mundo. With katulad ng nangyari sa family niya. You know what he did?
Mm.
Lahat ng kayamanan niya, lahat because ang dami niya napamana, ang dami niyang money, dinonate niya naggawa siya ng contest for peace, for the best inventor, and I don't know if you remember his name is Albert Nobel.
Okay.
So he created the Nobel Prize.
Nobel. Okay. Oh,
You see, the Nobel Prize is all known for good things now.
okay, yes.
So mawala man you don't remember what happened to the merchant of death. The people forget about it, diba? But ang nare-remember natin, who is this
Nobel.
Alfred Nobel who giving away their money for the best invention, best in peace. Remember, hanggang ngayon may Nobel Prize.
Yeah.
So it continues yun because that's what Alfred wants people to remember. So we made mistakes in the past. Then, meron siyang growth mindset. He changed everything. In-improve niya yung sarili niya. And instead of keeping all the money to himself, he shared it to a lot of people. And that becomes the Alfred Nobel Prize. Which is a good stories that I've been telling my kids. See, leadership.
Kahit ako, hindi ko alam eh. Yan ang story ng Nobel Prize eh.
Yes.
Very
So I
interesting.
was when I heard this from Vanessa Edwardson. Vanessa is my favorite inspirational, motivational speaker. So I was really amazed. Wow, this story is really good. I didn't know about this. So maybe I could share it with other people and my kids, starting with my kids. Yeah. So in leadership before, I was able to the reason why I mentioned the first is character is because um, let's see if we go to the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just read the Bible. It says the First Timothy 2:3 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Now the overseers is to be above reproach, faithful to his wife, temperate, self-controlled, respectable, hospitable, able to teach, and given the not given to drunkenness, not violent, his but gentle, and not quarrelsome, not a lover of money. So this passage is talking about the leadership of character.
Mm-hmm.
So also, kapag naging a character is also contagious. When you are humble, talking about integrity, by the way, the reason why it's important to me, this character, because before, I've been told that I have lack of integrity because of my leadership before, because of the company that I'm dealing with. So instead of me, I was really sad at that time because the person that telling me that I don't have integrity was close to me. It's a friend of mine. So although I was hurt of receiving those comments, I tried to improve myself. How and why did these people calling me lack of integrity, and what did I do? So I learned from my mistakes, just like Alfred Nobel. I don't want to be remembered na ganon. So I want to change it. I joined the community. I volunteer as much as I can, and I did not focus on money. I focus on helping people. In myself, for myself, to helping is like an opportunity for me to be happy and to improve my character.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm telling my kids, it's not over yet. If you made a mistake, take the mistake and all those negativity from outside, a stepping stone to improve yourself.
No.
Something like that. So
Napakaganda.
also be a servant leader. Authentic leadership, you cannot compare yourself to other leaders. You're very authentic. We have our own, how, like, I don't know if it's cheesy, but I'm telling my kids all the time, each one of you has their own power. So each one of you has their own weakness as well. So let's embrace your um your strength and your weakness, and try to be yourself, because you will be perfectly you. Your imperfection makes you a perfectly you, something
Yeah.
like that.
True.
So the character speaks all. Whether even if the truth is will damage your, with other people will hate you, but the truth will always prevail.
Ah.
So with humility, you know, talking about humility, most
Anyway,
of the
so
success.
nasa character pa lang tayo, no? Wala pa tayo sa
Yeah, I
okay,
know,
okay.
ang dami,
Kasi
sorry.
so
Let's
let
go
me know pag
to,
nasa papasok na tayo sa number 2.
okay, so number 2, the time is very, the second leadership mindset that I based on my experience is the inclusive leadership.
Inclusive.
I had inclusive because before, sometimes when you know what to do and you wanted to do it fast, you want to do it all. You just want to give the cake on the table. When you present to the team, you want to get the cake on the table instead of egg. Meaning, sometimes if we go to the team meeting, we don't need to bring the whole cake on the table. You just need to bring one egg, and let other people bring flour, let other people bring sugar to make the whole cake together. It's just like the IKEA method, Kasi, if you bring the whole cake, ano pang gagawin ng team? Ano pang gagawin nila? So I'm speaking figuratively because before I know to do this, I know to do, I have, alam ko gawin niya, ako na lang, lahat. So if you did everything and wala nang ginawa yung team, although alam mo na kaya mong gawin, you should not do, because it should be a teamwork. It should be like everyone should be participating. So
Nawawalan na
I've
sila ng
learned.
gagawin eh. Nawawalan na sila ng gagawin dahil ginawa mo.
Oo, no. Yeah, kasi feeling mo you know everything and you wanted to make it nice. But sometimes if you want to make it faster, you do it yourself. If you want to go longer, like yung gusto mo yung journey mo maging longer, you have to do it with a team. Sabi nga nila.
Inclusive.
So the story, a story of the IKEA method. IKEA method, why is it very important for people? Bakit precious ang IKEA method? Because instead of buying it the whole set, wala ka nang gagawin, other people, they want to experience making it. They invested time to make it. So when they invested time to make it, that table, no matter how affordable that table is, that is very precious and priceless to that person who made it.
Kasi siya,
So
meron siyang participation.
Yes.
Assemble
So that's what I call it IKEA method. So recently, like yesterday, my family bought the table for my daughter because she's moving away. So the time that they spent together assembling that TV table is precious time. You cannot buy that in the furniture shop that you lift it and it's there. So the IKEA method. So the ownership, the pride, deeper connection to the item, they have created themselves. Para meron silang appreciation, di ba? Sa possession nila. Investment is so in the team. Yeah. The Rotary Club, they're very passionate about helping. Although you know how to create events, you can do it by yourself. It's faster. But there's a regulation, there's a protocol because you want them all to get some ideas first. So leadership is inclusive. You're bringing all the ideas, not yourself alone, because that's what I've learned before. I'm very what you call that, mayabang, alam ko lahat. I do this. Okay, I'll take care of this. I'll take care of that. But that's not a good team leadership.
Yes.
A good team leadership, you have to put yourself at the back and bring up the team first before you.
So inclusive
something like
leadership. Okay.
Yeah, don't bring the whole cake. Just bring one egg, something like that.
Let others contribute as well.
Yes.
All right.
So inclusive. Yeah, sorry, the time is very So the third mindset is the calmness and mind control. This is very important because
ulit, ano to?
Calmness and mind control.
Okay.
So I think the mind control is the most powerful and the most strongest. If you have this, you can be very, very physically strong and brave. But if you don't have the mind control, like in the Philippines, when they pag nagagalit sila, ganun, gusto mo suntukan, diba? Parang ganyan kasi they're strong. But actually, that is the sign of weakness. Calmness and mind control for me is the strongest and the most courageous thing that you will do. Powerful, the most powerful. Like controlling your emotion. Like how do we control our emotion? There is no percentage by I tell my kids 20 and 80, but actually it's not 20 and 80. It depends on the circumstances. I told them 20% of what's happening to you right now is uncontrollable, and 80% is how you deal or how you react to that, the things that you cannot control. Example, we were on the traffic and my husband is so mad. Oh, why did I pass by this? It's so traffic. And she's so frustrated. He's so mad because someone is, doing some crazy driving.
Okay.
So I told him, you know what I've learned? You know what I've learned before? I was like that before, but you know what I've learned? I said, we cannot control that there's an accident there, that there's a traffic. And we can't control that we can't move the car.
Yeah.
But what we can control is how we react on this situation. So instead of you being mad to yourself, it just causes you stress. Why don't we just think of the things that we can control, like how we react? We just stay happy and stay, cool. Like if someone bump your car, will you get mad? So it's hard. It's hard not to get mad. But if you think about it, okay, I have a choice to be mad. I have to choose how to react. If people say bad things about you, it's either you apologize, and these people doesn't really, it's showing you some power by the thoughts, by telling you bad things or shouting at you is power, but it's actually weakness. It's a sign of weakness. All you have to do is to exercise the power of calmness and mind control. It's just like the story of good facts and bad facts. So many story about the. Do you know the story?
Sige, kukwento mo para sa kapakanan ng ating mga kababayan. May story ka
Sabi
doon sa
ko,
una, may story ka doon sa pangalawa, pati doon sa
I
pangatlo.
know, sorry, ang dami ko
Hindi, maganda,
story.
maganda yan. Maganda yan,
Because
sige.
every night when young yung mga bata, I tell them a story before they go to sleep, and I tell them about, we have this our daily bread, and we there's a topic about every day kung ano yun, and there's a story about the good facts and the bad facts. So who wins in that battle? So in our mind, we always have bad thoughts. Someone is, oh, you're so nervous, you're not good. Why are you gonna talk to the podcast? You're not good, you know. But there's also good thoughts. Oh, hey, you don't need to be nervous. You just need to share. Just like talking to your kids, like telling us stories. So there's a good facts and a bad facts in our mind. So which one wins? It's the one we feed. It's the one we always feed. If we always entertain the bad facts, definitely the bad facts wins over us. But if we entertain good thoughts, and that's what we feed in our mind. We're talking about the mindset. That will win. So, yeah, that's.
Alam mo, gusto ko yung atake mo na kada sample mo, pero kang kinukwento, palagay ko yung kwento na yon, yung pa nga ang mga papasok sa minds ng ating mga yung example ba?
Yeah.
That's good.
So one of the mentor told me that kasi sa sales, di ba? Sa sales, it's the story that sells.
That's right. Yeah. Maganda.
It's not how good is this pencil or that, but it's the story why the pencil is good to you.
True.
Something like that. It's
napakaganda.
why.
Papasok na tayo doon sa pang-apat.
Okay. The fourth is the visionary.
Okay, sige.
So,
visionary, okay.
Visionary leader. I like Elon Musk. Elon Musk is really very inspirational. Yung mga ideas niya is outside the box. You know, bringing I know it's not Elon Musk, but through Elon Musk, this codex, you know, the codex, Polar Codex, the old 30,000 artists around the world, they will preserve this art or yung artwork nila sa moon. So sometimes it's outside the box, but you can see some of the leaders, they are thinking ahead. They're thinking ahead and they're paving the way for us. So, ang intake sa akin nun, we in ourselves, we have our vision, but we are just afraid that people will laugh at our visions, or it's too big for us, or it's too crazy ideas. For me, when I share it to my kids, I don't care how they react because they know me. Mom, you're crazy. Something, those big ideas is like so idealistic. But sometimes we have to exercise and, you know, write down all our crazy ideas, like what Elon Musk, or sometimes kasi it aligns to it fosters align to our mind that there is still another project in the future that you are, you know, meron kang hinihintay. Something like that. You have, it also builds resilience that whenever there is a adversary doon sa mga projects mo, there is still another one, another tools that you can use, which is your visionary mindset. How would you deal with this outside the box?
True.
Yeah.
So mga kababayan, nakakaapat na tayo. Character, inclusive leadership, calmness and mind control, at pagiging visionary. Maganda yan. Yung example mo naman si Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, yeah, I know.
Okay. So, papasok na tayo sa panglima.
Ang panglima ko is the passionate leadership mindset. Passionate meaning yung love, yung characteristic, yung charismatic leadership mo, which is very important as well.
So ano to?
Because if you
Passion or
passionate,
passionate?
pa-
Okay.
passionate, passionate leadership is contagious as well, because in this area, this I think this is the most strongest one too.
Okay.
It's talking about love, or your EQ or your emotions, like you're excited for this project.
Mhm.
Because in a team, you have to be contagious. You have to even in the darkest, diba? If you lit one candle, it will bring light to everyone, to all the darkness. So if you are passionate about your project, you're lighting a candle, and you're giving them idea, like what's that idea? I have the above. Let's say that's why they call it ta-da!
Yeah.
Idea.
Yeah.
So you're passionate about what your idea is. You're giving yung mga team mo, they're contaminated with your being excited, your personality, bringing joy to the team. Yung nagkakaroon ng colors ang leadership mo. We're talking about the leadership mindset here. So you are inspiring and motivating the team through your passionate projects. Pag people ask you, or I ask you, what passionate project are you in today? Parang ano yung gustong-gusto mong gawin? Regardless of money or time, what is that you really want to do? So in your leadership, you don't want to be obligated to do things. You want to love. You want to be loving what you're doing, because if you're not loving what you're doing, that will cause you stress. Kasi you're just obligated to do, like working. Oh, I hate my job. I'm going to. Yeah, I hate my job.
Your feet.
Yeah, the way you think
Yeah.
affects your whole body,
True.
your whole mindset. Sometimes I wonder why our brain is higher than our heart, but in this fifth, it says passionate. So sometimes the brain is just adjusting to the heart. Okay, saan ka ba passionate? Doon na lang tayo. Because the brain is so smart, and they say, okay, para hindi tayo ma-stress dalawa. Yeah, nagko-communicate sila.
Yung attitude ng leader, yung kanyang passion,
yes,
nakakahawa, infectious.
Infectious, yes. So in a leadership, we want to be with people that surrounds us with love and care, yung totoong care and love. And you are very passionate in listening. You're very passionate in doing stuff, no matter what that project is, no matter if it's cleaning toilets or whatever project it is. As long as you're passionate and you're loving it, it reflects, and it is contagious to the team. So is to become charismatic. Charisma is very important as well. It's building relationship. Whenever I talk to seniors, I love talking to seniors because it develops my charisma effect. How? Because seniors like to talk, and if you want to listen, it's always about them, not you. Especially in sales. When you do sales, people doesn't. By the way, my first job here in Canada is selling cars, Acura. And I told my manager, he said, he said, do you have experience in selling cars? I said, I don't have experience here, but I can smile. So that's how she gets me. So my first month, I was able to sold like 12 cars, and the quota is only 3. So why
12 cars in a month?
Yeah, I was wondering how did I do that, but not as good as Pinoy Carlo. He was able to sold like 5 in one day, But anyway, in my mind, that is an achievement. Wow, how did I do that? You know what I've learned is the charisma here is that I don't know anything about the car. And the people, the men that I will test driving with, I said, I'm sorry, I really don't know how to. It makes them feel that they're superior to me. And the more that you don't know, the more that they care to teach me, and they're buying the cars. Something like that.
Kumbaga,
So,
napaka-indirect style of selling pala. Naging ganun. Ano?
yeah.
Parang,
Yeah, kasi yung naging yung charisma is not about the ano but telling them that your weakness sometimes is your strong point.
ah, ah, ah.
People like to be people we love to help.
Mm.
It's very good feeling to help. And if this person felt that they are helping you, you're obligated, that they felt somehow that you are helpless, they turn to help you more. Like sometimes if you let them feel that you know a lot of things
Mm.
and you disregard their knowledge, they kind of go away from you,
Yeah.
something like that. For me, charisma is just bringing them up instead of you, talking about them instead of you. So also the passion, let's go back to passion. If you are passionate, if you are being yourself, people will you're building trust and authenticity.
Mhm.
And that's the most important thing, to be yourself. Don't be like other people. Don't compare you. I should not compare myself to other people. I just want to be myself. Something like that.
Mga kababayan, si Pam Gervacio ay isa sa mga community leaders dito sa Vancouver. Oo. At yung kanyang mga na-share no 1 to 5 leadership mindset, nararamdaman ko based sa kanyang experience na nga ito. Tama ba ako?
Yes.
At tayong mga nakikinig ay ma-apply mo to, ma-appreciate mo to na mga sinabi ni, mga tips na sinabi ni Pam kapag na-encounter mo to. Diba? In your leadership roles. Okay, let us, ano pa ang iyong mga huling bilin or ano pa ang iyong mga last thoughts para sa ating mga tagapakinig, Pam?
Ang masasabi ko lang, remember that leadership is not about titles and position. It's not about you are being in the position but it's the mindset. Everyone it's a choice. We have to lead ourselves, mostly ourselves, then our family. And if we lead ourselves, it shows. Like if you believe in yourself first, others will believe in you. So we leave behind lahat ng mga na taong na-inspire natin. As we journey forwards, let us embrace the essence of character, inclusivity, calmness, vision, and passion. Let us dare to lead with integrity, courage, and compassion, shaping the world. Every voice is like lahat ng voice is to be heard. Every heart is to be inspired, and every soul is empowered. Together, let us ignite the flames of transformations, lighting the path towards brighter, more inclusive, and compassionate future. The world is waiting for our leadership. The world is waiting for you. We all kailangan, it's a challenge for us to rise
Mhm.
and
Wow, well
challenge
said.
ourselves.
Yes, we are looking forward doon sa libro, the Mindset Matters, the key to unlocking your potential.
Thank
Kailan ba to?
you.
Kailan ba to lalabas?
Malapit na.
Malapit
Soon.
na. And meron ka bang gustong sabihin event na mangyayari sa, alam mo si Pam isa sa mga organizers din ng mga malalaki magagandang event dito sa Vancouver.
I was blessed that I was assigned to lead the Lapu-Lapu Block Party. King Charles III proclaimed last year that April 27 will be our lucky Lapu-Lapu Day. So it's a good thing for all of us Filipinos here to be acknowledged in Canada. So in celebration, this April 23rd, we're going to have a big event. It's going to be a Lapu-Lapu Block Party. It's going to be a festival. They will close 41st to 48th in Fraser. That's going to be a big event. And I'm hoping that we forget about our differences and let's just have fun. And this Lapu-Lapu is for all Filipino. And we're giving away April 27.
Is a Saturday or Sunday? Ano ba yan?
It's a Saturday. Yes, it's the whole event. There will be a basketball tournament for And whoever wins with this basketball will be representing Vancouver to Toronto. And also there will be a lot of performance and reenactment of Lapu-Lapu and Magellan.
Oh, exciting.
And it's like an edutainment, and all the street foods, Filipino street foods will be there, and it's exciting. It's exciting. It's just like a night market for Filipinos. So we are inviting everyone to participate or to join, and and let's
So
have
ano siya
fun
mga
with
kababayan,
this.
mark your calendars red on April 27.
April 27, yes.
Magkita-kita tayo sa 41st to 48 dito sa Fraser. Okay.
Yes, thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. This is a good thing that you're doing right now.
Thank you. Thank you so
I'm
much,
happy for
Pam, and
you.
good luck on your events and on your book.
Yes.
We will look forward to it. Okay.
Yes.
So that is, yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. So that's a wrap, mga kababayan. Ito po ang inyong host. My name is Rovic Canono at ito po ang inyong programa, ABC All About Canada, program that educates, informs, and inspires our fellow Filipinos in the important happenings in the community. I'll see you again.